The Prodigal Son's Return, a story of forgiveness and second chances. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, surrounded by rolling hills and golden fields, there lived a wealthy man with two sons. The younger son, restless and ambitious, often dreamed of a life beyond the fields, beyond the family home. He longed for freedom, excitement, and the thrill of the unknown. One day, unable to contain his impatience any longer, he approached his father with an unusual request. "Father," he said, "give me my share of the inheritance now, so I may go and live my life the way I choose." Though heavy-hearted, the father agreed. He divided his wealth, giving the younger son his portion. With a sack of gold and boundless dreams, the young man set off for a distant land, eager to experience the world. At first, life seemed perfect. He attended grand feasts, made friends, and enjoyed luxuries he had never imagined. But soon the wealth began to dwindle. One by one, his companions vanished, leaving him alone. The gold ran out, and the excitement faded. A severe famine struck the land, and suddenly the young man found himself penniless, hungry, and desperate. In his desperation, he took a job feeding pigs, an unthinkable position for someone of his upbringing. As he sat among the animals, staring at the meager food he was given, a bitter realization hit him. Even the servants in his father's house lived better than he did now. For the first time, he reflected on his choices. Pride, impatience, and rebellion had led him here. And yet, in the depths of his despair, a spark of hope ignited. "I will go back to my father," he thought, "and confess my mistakes. I do not deserve to be called his son, but perhaps he will take me back, even as a servant." With determination, he set out on the long journey home. He rehearsed his apology, feeling a mixture of shame and hope. But as he approached the village, something extraordinary happened. From afar, his father saw him. And before the son could utter a word, the father ran toward him with open arms, his face full of love and relief. The young man tried to speak, to admit his failures, but the father interrupted him, calling to the servants, "Bring the finest robe, a ring for his hand, and sandals for his feet. Prepare a feast, for my son who was lost has been found." Tears filled the young man's eyes as he realized the depth of his father's love, unconditional, unwavering, and forgiving. That night they celebrated, not just the return of a son, but the power of grace and mercy. In the days that followed, the young man's heart changed. He became humble, wise, and grateful. He understood the importance of responsibility, the value of family, and the strength found in admitting one's mistakes. The lesson was clear. It is never too late to change, to ask for forgiveness, and to embrace a second chance. And so the story of the prodigal son became a timeless reminder. No matter how far we wander or how many mistakes we make, love, forgiveness, and redemption are always within reach.